Morning Glory with Barry Upton and friends.
Come on, get up, get out, and get moving. Come on, get up, get out, and let's do it. Come on, get up, get out, and start grooving. Juggling around to the sound of music.
Alright, สวัสดีค่ะ สวัสดี to the world สวัสดีค่ะ
I tell you what, I am feeling the full of the joys of spring today, which is a bit strange because it's autumn. back home in Europe is anyway. That's how you're feeling, Patia, isn't it? You know,
right,
feel great. And we've got another fantastic program for you here on MGTV and Morning Glory. It's like a multimedia extravaganza.
Oh, yes.
We're on so many platforms at the same time.
You're so darn right.
The TV, the radio, the World Wide Web. It's all happening as we speak here right now. We've got a show for you today. Have we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we do have a show.
We have cheese, we have bread, we have everything.
Cheese. Talking of cheese, we have Dan Cheeseman.
Right.
And Dan Cheeseman will be here with his property, condominiumpatia.com and all his condos and stuff. And we'll be talking about the big party that was at the weekend.
Oh, yes. When is that?
And that was fantastic. Also, we've got a guy called Leon who's going to be coming in from the guitar festival. He's organising the guitar festival that's happening this Saturday, and I'm so looking forward to that. Can't wait to find out everything about it. So, here on MGTV, we're going to be having a fantastic show.
Inside News, detailing the stories behind the headlines. Inside News.
Okay, it's still the flooding is still hogging the headlines, isn't it, Rose?
Right.
What's happening?
The power of Mother Nature is unpredictable and irresistible as well. You know, and Bangkok now is in dreadful state, as you can see on TV and everywhere. Don Mueang Airport now is underwater. The volunteers disappearing now. You know, as soon as the water starts flooding Don Mueang Airport, many volunteers disappear.
Where do they go?
Go home, start packing, because that is a sign.
Oh, I thought they just vanished into thin air. I thought it was a byproduct of the flood. I understand.
No.
Yeah, okay.
That is a sign that if Don Mueang Airport gets flooded, of course the inner Bangkok should be flooded in 1 or 2 days. So they have to go home and start packing their houses.
Yes,
right?
and the government have ordered a 5-day holiday.
Yeah, right. That's going to cause a lot of traffic around here too, because this is the first destination on the list. The people are going to come down here. So, you know, Nok Air now suspending their air flights until the 31st as well. Right. Having holiday, but Thai Airways still fly normally, but they have to find a better place to land. If not, they're going to keep flying on air, you know.
Well,
keep flying, cannot land.
There's not many places they can land, is there, really? So they're a little bit limited.
Well, don't mean to make it funny, but sometimes it could be funny thinking about the airplane flying in the air and they cannot come down.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny. It's not so funny in Turkey at the moment. The tremor, the big earthquake, there's a massive devastation.
Yes.
There's been some good stories about a whole family being pulled from about 3 generations of a family were pulled from the rubble yesterday.
Great news.
That is good news. Not so much good news for a jail over there. It sparked a riot. And an aftershock is blamed for sparking a prison riot in a Turkish jail.
Oh, right. Oh, it's everywhere in the world, isn't it, Barry? What do you think?
Well, it's awful. There's a volcano. Now, how about this one? The scientists have found that a volcano is ready to explode.
Oh, where is it?
It's in Bolivia. A previously dormant South American volcano is inflating with astonishing speed, and they reckon it rises 6,000 meters in southwest Bolivia. It's blowing up like a big balloon as its magma chamber grows around 10 times faster than normal. That's underneath, the magma chamber underneath, and it's going to be going bang.
Please enlighten me again, where is Bolivia?
Bolivia is in South America.
South America.
You know, you've got Brazil, Mexico, and all those kind of Peru. You know,
thanks to Barry.
We should actually have a little bit of a wall chart, should we?
Yeah, we should have that.
We should have like a map of the world, then we can go there.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Because it's amazing how many people don't know where places are.
I don't know Bolivia. This is the first time I heard about the name Bolivia.
Well, let me tell you something. I didn't know much about Southeast Asia until I came here.
Right.
It's funny, until you actually go to places, you don't really know exactly, you know, the location of it.
Correct.
I never knew that Cambodia and Vietnam and, you know, the relationship to the Philippines, to China and Thailand, all the countries around Thailand, I never really realized until I actually came here.
Correct. You're absolutely correct. We have to have the world maps or world chart here so we can
Or what
point.
we could do, have a little atlas, not an atlas, a globe. A little world globe, you know,
All
like
right.
this, and we can have it sitting here like this.
Okay.
And then anything that happens around the world, we
Okay.
could do a little geography lesson.
Get more work for our cameraman.
There you go. Absolutely. Right. Any more news on the floods? Is there anything we should be watching out for now?
Oh, I think it start affecting Pattaya now. You know, Yakult, the sour milk, Yakult and many sour milk, and even bread now. It's shortage of bread and milk and everything in Pattaya start happening already.
Yeah.
And because of the main factory, you know, producing yeast and everything come from Bangkok, now they flooded, so now we got no bread in 7-Eleven, in many 7-Eleven stores and many stores in Pattaya start from yesterday.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
So,
How dare you?
So when does this bread shortage start?
How dare you? How dare you, Barry? You ugly man.
What can I do? I like my toast. First thing in the morning.
Thanks to
brilliant.
Media Cafe. Thanks to Media Cafe.
Okay, coming up is Dan Cheeseman.
Start the day strong. You can't go wrong. With Morning Glory.
Yes, it's that moment of the week we all wait for with bated breath. It's the return of Mr. Dan Cheeseman.
Yes. Is it a good moment of the week?
It is a great moment of the week. We always look forward to your
The high
lovely
point of the week
smiling
is the
face.
Wednesday.
Especially when you get me invites to parties and stuff. You know, like last week, I was actually pushing you to get this little invite, and you did it.
Yeah, well, it was the fact that he emailed me about 5 times. Dan, any luck on the tickets? Rung me about 5 times. In the end, I thought, let's just get the ticket for you. And it was a great night as well.
It was a brilliant night, and the Matrix party at the Grand Centara. Very nicely. They did a great presentation, didn't they, with the Harrison Ford thing?
And the good thing about this week's show, and you know, we are going to be talking condominiums, but it'll be under the guise of Matrix and their fabulous party we went to.
Yeah.
Because we both went, we can both relate to it, and we've got a video as well that we can show
Well, I
viewers.
think that's the thing, you see. All these parties, if you actually want to chat to me every week on this, right, I have to be invited to all of them now.
Yeah, and maybe you know, Barry's read the agenda and he knows there's 2 more parties coming up this
Can I
week.
just pick you up on one thing, right? You told me it was formal, so I dress up in my best suit, and so what do you turn up in?
No, I put a jacket on.
Yeah, I never saw her in a jacket.
The jacket came off after about 5 minutes and it was hot.
Straight off the beach.
I thought that Barry was the entertainer because he had his black tie on, and I was looking forward to you getting up on stage.
Hey, I looked quite, as Danny said, she says, you look quite fly.
Fly, what's that? As in McFly, is it?
It's a kind of like rap talk, you know, it's like young people speak. You wouldn't know anything about that.
No, Danny does try, doesn't he? Let's talk about why the party went on, because people think we're sitting... I'm very poorly today, and the reason is because of this party, and...
You went a little bit extreme, did you?
Well, I enjoyed the beer and I enjoyed watching the girl in the chair. If you've seen the TV adverts that have been running on Pattaya People prior to last week, you'll remember the pre-launch of one of Matrix projects. And the one thing that sticks in my mind, and it's not just me, is this pretty girl sitting in a chair saying, help me, help me. And the things that go through my mind is, I would love to help her. She was at the party, and that was one of the things that was clear.
I was there in my Pattaya People format, but you were there and your company, guys, of condominiumpattaya.com.
Well done.
Got it
well
right.
Well done. I thought that was going to lead into a joke where it was called anything but condominiumpattaya.com. Right, let's just touch on why there was a party, and it was a fabulous affair as well. It was to celebrate the launch of 2 of their new projects, one from the Amazon, which we've spoken about on this show before, and the second one, the Vision. Both in Pratt & Knack, both fabulous. We don't need to go over the ground of what they're all about, because we can do that as the weeks progress with more video. All I would like to say is thank you to Matrix for putting on a good affair.
Absolutely.
It's added a new dimension to the word party in Pattaya, and it shows that Pattaya's more than just walking street when it comes to having a good time.
Yeah, there was like a red carpet, wasn't there? And it was almost like Hollywood style.
Well, the good thing, and you spoke about how I dressed up. At least I put a jacket on. Now, some of the guys that didn't realise it was a dressed-up affair, because the camera was in the reception as people were arriving, for all of us sitting there at the tables watching on these big screens, one of the guys was Matthew Raspin, that sticks in mind, that turned up, and I just see the expression of, there's a red carpet, he had his T-shirt on and jeans and...
Fail.
Yeah, fail. But anyway, he stayed till the end. And there were some good prizes. There's some raffle prizes that you missed out on.
Yeah, I had to leave a little bit early.
And a wonderful firework display. Now, because you left earlier, you can watch the video in a minute and just see how amazing
fantastic.
they were.
Okay, we'll do that.
So what I'm proposing now is we watch the video and then come back and let's talk a little bit more about Party, because I want to talk about some of the successes you've had with one of your pop groups as well.
We must apologise for everybody on the radio now, because you can only watch it in black and white. All right. Yeah, that was a really well put together video, wasn't it? They had a very professional team there, didn't they, organising everything?
Yeah, no, it was, like I say, it was a really exciting show that was put on for everyone, and I know the feedback's been really good from all the agents. And I hope what the video got across, sorry for the guys that are listening, just how much fun everyone had.
Oh, yeah. No, it was good. And it was a great social event. It was nice to see so many people dressed up. Not Dan, of course, but the rest of us were all dressed up very, very smartly. And it was a very... And it's nice to go to things like that where all the ladies dress up and get their hair done and stuff as well.
Oh, you'll go blind, wouldn't you, with just how pretty it all was.
OK, more parties. We want more parties, and we're going to be talking about more parties coming up soon with more from Dan.